Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play of Kirby Super Stars. Now this game released in 1995 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I am excited to play this game for you guys. So let's make a new save file and let's start. So this is like not like a usual game and where it has like a dedicated storyline. This or a dedicated game. This is like six games in one game. Like six smaller games in one game, which is what I mean. So we'll start with Spring Breeze. Help! All the food from Dreamland has been stolen! Hurry, Kirby, or everyone will starve! So if we wait here on the screen, we'll see a little story, so we're just going to wait until we see it. Here it is. There's trouble in Dreamland. King Dedede and his soldiers have stolen all the food in Dreamland. Here comes our hero Kirby riding in on... I can't read that fast. Let the adventure begin. Alright, so let's start. Is this your first time playing the game? Well, no it isn't, but I'm gonna show this anyways. Welcome to the beginner's show. For all your first time players, here's how we play. This is the controller. It's the great thing with the purple buttons. You know, this is probably very inaccurate if you're playing this on Switch, like a Switch 2 or Switch 1. This is our hero, Kirby. He's a jolly fellow. Move Kirby left or right by pressing left or right on the D-pad. You won't accomplish anything by just sitting there. By moving. Yeah, I know. Push up to go for the door. How to jump. By pushing B. Jump over enemies and obstacles. Food restores energy. Wherever you find food, take it. Gas. To make Kirby fly, push B in the air. Use the flight function when Kirby's about to fall off a cliff. Let's move on to the next step. Kirby loses some energy every time he bumps into an enemy. It's okay to jump over an enemy, but you might want to defeat them instead. By pushing Y, Kirby will inhale almost anything in his path. Kirby can inhale enemies and attack by spitting out what he inhaled. Now let's practice it. Push Y to spit out out a star. This is your attack. Destroy the target. Nice job. Ah! I'm sorry. There we go. That's all for the beginner's show. You'll be fine as long as you remember these things you practice. To start playing Spring Breeze, jump into the Warp Star. Alright, good luck and have fun. Alright, so it actually didn't mention anything about copy abilities, which is weird. You would think it would talk about copy abilities, but no. So you like suck up an enemy, press down, and then boom, you have a copy ability, which is basically an enemy's power. You can press A to create a helper. So that's... Alright, I already got a hit. Excellent. No, I want him, please. Thank you. So I really do like this game. I don't have major issues with it, though I do think I prefer the art style of, like, I don't know, like, something about this art style is always odd, like, weirded me out. Not weirded me out, but it's just, I don't know. When I think Kirby, like, retro, sometimes I think of Kirby in Amazing Year, and I think that art style looks a lot better than, this game. But this game's art style isn't that bad either. I don't know why, but I'm starting to develop a headache. I'm gonna have to finish these recordings soon. What game, can you please not just throw the enemies out at me? I say this game also has a little bit of a screen crunch issue like Sonic 2, in where enemies do sometimes just appear out of nowhere and just attack you, and you just get stun locked. Getting stunned is like a terrible thing in like video games. This is Wispy Woods. He's a recurring boss in the Kirby series. He's literally just a tree, and we just defeated him and got our first star. Now, if you guys have played Kirby's Dream Land, this might seem familiar. That's because Spring Breeze is actually a remake of Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. I don't know what Kirby expected there, because the fish still has a hook. I'm gonna create a helper. And the helper already took damage, nice. Let me check the time, okay, 6 minutes. Hopefully I don't think we'll be able to finish Spring Breeze all in one episode, but I do want to make some progress. Right into the door. There's a 1-up, and of course, Kirby magically gains goggles whenever he jumps in the water. Where does he keep them? I have no idea. What was I supposed to do there, game? I would prefer fire, please. Destruction. So that was like an invincibility candy, essentially just the Starman from Mario. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the second boss of this sub game. I have to say sub game. Lolo and Lala, which are actually from another HAL Laboratory series called The Adventures of Lolo, which is a puzzle game for the NES. There's actually 3 of them. 3 of those games, but you can play the first one on NSO. Or Nintendo Switch Online, rather. I should probably not use abbreviations for those who don't know. Look how jolly he is. Bubbly clouds already. One interesting thing about this sub game is that they removed Kabula, which was the 3rd boss in the original game that this is based off of, which is weird, but I don't know, maybe they didn't have time to fit her in or something. I don't know. Kabula was like is more of a special boss though, and where you need a specific like power up in order to beat her. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But yeah, this is the World 4 boss, Krakow, from that game. But it's the 3rd one now. Alright, let me check the time. 9 minutes, alright. Give me that, please. Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. Alright, entered the door, and I'm pretty sure it leads to Krakow. Ah! You see how long Kirby just gets stunned? That's one thing I do not like about this game, is how long the stun is for when you get hit. And we did it! Kirby, get up. I do think we have enough time to actually defeat the boss of this game. Or the sub-game. Yeah, because the last stage is now DDD. And it's unlike the original game in where you have to defeat the previous 4 bosses in order to access the final one. In this one, you just go through a door. I'm pretty sure it's this one. And here he is, King DDD. Also, I want to show something. On the left side, you can see Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Birdo in the crowd. And I think Peach as well, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they're also on the right side as well, right side as well. Yeah, they're also on the right side as well. And there he goes! Big Balloon Kirby. Giving back all the food to everyone in Dreamland. So the reason why we are seeing a craft roll is because there's a lot of sub-games, and that's the reason why they're so fast, is because the real credits are when you beat the last sub-game. But these are just the quick version. Next. The reason why it says next is because we have more things to do, but we're going to save that for the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll share as well. Let me know what I can do better, and as always, have a great day. Goodbye!